As of April 14th, the Center for Disease Control Prevention released information which revealed the U.S. had 650,000 cases of COVID-19 and 24,500 deaths. Hi, my name is Julian. Today I will be talking to you about why you should stay home and distance yourself from the outside world during this time of COVID-19 pandemic and virus. I have been social distancing, staying home, and researching COVID-19 for the past couple of weeks. Today I'll be talking to you about three main things: the symptoms of COVID-19, how the virus spreads, and how you're helping yourself and others by staying home and distancing yourself. Now for my first point, let's talk about the symptoms of COVID-19. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, symptoms include fever, difficulty breathing, pain or pressure in the chest, bluish face and or lips, fatigue, chills, dry cough, body aches, confusion, and hallucinations in the most serious cases. Those are plenty of reasons for you to stay home. In an interview done by CNN Health, Chris Cuomo, a CNN anchor, tested positive for the virus. He told a journalist that was interviewing him that through his body aches, his rigor chills, his fever, that he started to hallucinate and talk to people from his past that he hadn't seen in years. Personally speaking, I had a family member who experienced many of those symptoms, and they became very confused. They hallucinated a little bit, they said. They weren't alert, they couldn't hardly wake up, pain in the chest, chills, fatigue, body aches, fever. They were hospitalized for a week, and they were treated. Now, I'll inform you about how the COVID-19 virus spreads. The virus spreads primarily through droplets generated by an infected person who coughs or sneezes. It also can be spread through saliva and discharge of the nose, also known as snot. During the incubation period of the virus, which can be up to 14 days, many people are carrying along like they are not infected because they don't know they're sick, because the virus hasn't activated yet. If that person goes out in public, they are infecting every surface or item that they sneeze on, cough on, or even touch. Johns Hopkins University did a test which revealed that the virus can live up to 72 hours on plastic, 48 hours on stainless steel, 24 hours on cardboard, 4 hours on copper, and can be active in the air for up to 3 hours. Now for my third and final point, how staying home and not being around crowds will save you and others around you. When you and others who live in the same house as you stay home and seriously limit your social interactions with people and crowds of the outside world, you are tremendously decreasing your odds of contracting COVID-19. You will not only be protecting yourself by staying home, but you are also protecting those who you live with. Staying home, being lazy, watching Netflix, and eating and just not going outside is one of the best things you can do for yourself and others around you in your house right now. It's not that hard, you know? Today, I talked to you about and gave you reasons on why you should stay home and distance yourself from the outside world and others during this pandemic. I talked to you about the symptoms of COVID-19, how the virus spreads, how long it stays on things, and gave you reasons on why you should be staying home to protect yourself and others. Next time you want to leave the house because you think you need something or you just want to get out of the house, think about how many things you're going to touch when you go outside. Think about how many things you're going to touch that people have sneezed on, that they've coughed on, they just even touched. There are lives you are risking when you come back to your house from visiting the outside world. Think about their lives. How important is leaving the house now? Now, all of you know you should stay home.